Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. We are going to be playing with doing a first impressions demo. You guys get the drift of the brand new Natasha Denona. This is the Bloom Blush and Glow palette. This is my first time trying anything from Natasha Denona's line and I am so excited. A lot of her like eyeshadow palettes and stuff have really appealed to me, but it just wasn't enough to make me like take the leap and spend the money because as you know, her products are very spendy. They are definitely a luxury high-end item, but when I saw this particular little palette, I was definitely intrigued. So I purchased this off of Sephora.com. It was $55. And so basically what this is, it's a blush and glow palette. There are 2 cream products and 2 powder products in it. It says this is paraben-free, made in Italy, and not tested on animals. So first off, I was definitely sucked in by the packaging. This is such a cute palette. It feels very heavy, very luxurious. On the back, it just has some more information about the palette. Open it up and it does have like a magnetic closure. It's got this nice giant mirror on the inside, which I absolutely love. And then you've got all of the products housed inside. And I do like that there's like this little plastic flap right here that protects the cream products from the powder products. So I think that is fantastic. I have swatched this already, but I haven't tried it on my face. I do have some plans for this palette. Pretty much all I have on right now is my base, some cream bronzer, and obviously some brows, and that's about it. I kind of want to create like a beautiful glowy monochromatic look using just this palette. So with that being said, let's go ahead and play with this little beauty right here. Let's get some makeup on my face. I hate creasing on my lids. It's one of those things that I'm watching other YouTubers and I see the creasing on their lid. I'm just like, oh my God, wipe your lid, rub it in. And it's so weird because I do it myself. It's a little unavoidable sometimes. Here are the shades. Like I said, you have a glow cream base, a cream blush, a glow extreme, and a duo glow. So this blush is a little scary. It is like stark red. The one thing that I really thought would be cool to do with the cream blush would be to blot it on the lips, get it on the cheeks, and incorporate it into my eye look. So I thought that we could really utilize this, push the limits, and see what kind of use we can get out of this palette. First off, let's just do some quick swatches. So this is the cream blush. There really is no names. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch it. Look at that pigmentation. It looks very red in the pan, but it has a very like fuchsia or berry undertone to it. It's very beautiful, but I am afraid to put that on my cheeks. So the glow cream base right here. So these feel very creamy. They do feel a little bit thick. So that's actually really pretty. That looks a little bit more sheer. Obviously, it's a little bit duochrome. I don't know if you guys can even see it there. I should zoom in closer. Not much there. Let's try to layer that one a bit more. So it can be built up, but it is quite light. All right, so those are the 2 cream products. Let's go ahead and move on to the 2 powder products. This is the Glow Extreme. Wow, okay, that is absolutely beautiful. Super reflective. I love the pinky peachy shade. Gorgeous. There are some very fine micro reflex of glitter in there, but nothing too intense, not too chunky, just very glowy and beautiful. And then we have the Duo Glow. Ooh, all right. That would be very beautiful on the eyes as well. So the ideas are churning here in my head. I feel like I could really somehow incorporate all these on the eyes, but I think they're gonna look beautiful on the cheeks as well. So there are all the swatches. I know you guys have commented on my videos before. I am not the best at swatches, but I am trying. So I'm gonna start off with the Beauty Blender. I'm gonna dip right into the cream blush. So that's what it looks like. Oh my God, it's so intense. I am so nervous, but let's just go ahead and go for it. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of really intense blush, really because honestly, I have redness in my cheeks already. Ugh. Okay, I'm very flush and it does want to grab a little bit right here. Let me see if I can blend this out better with my finger. Like I said, this is a formula that I'm not personally used to, so I'll have to play with it. I'm gonna try my fingers on this side. I'm just gonna dab it like that and then use a clean finger to kind of rub it in. Like I said, I don't have any powders on my face because obviously you cannot put a powder on or put cream products on top of powder. Big no-no if you didn't know that, but you will have a cakey mess. So like I said, I mean, it's a very pretty color, but wow. It is intense. Like, you do not need a lot at all. I like to bring my blush up this way. I feel like it helps kind of raise the cheekbones. So it does definitely blend out easier with the finger than the blender. If you use a blender, it does kind of want to like stick right here a bit. It's like wherever you press that product, but it does blend out a lot easier with the fingers. And I think that it actually gives you this really pretty flush. Very stunning. I think I would like this even more on like a no makeup day if I use like a sheer or like a light medium coverage foundation that's very glowy. Pop some of this on top. But yeah, I mean, it does look very pretty on the skin. I really do like the formula, but like I said, first impressions, I like it. Finger is best, but holy shit, if you get this palette, a little bit goes a long way. It doesn't really stain the fingers too bad. I do have a makeup wipe right here, so that is good news, knowing that it won't really stain the skin. So let's go ahead and try some of this cream, this glow cream base. This feels a lot different than the blush. I'm just gonna go ahead and dab that right here. So I don't know if this is supposed to be something you layer the powder product on top of, because it's not really doing a whole lot for a highlight. It's very sheer, but you could actually layer this over top of the blush to help tone it down, which is kind of pretty. So let's go ahead and move on to the powder products. I take this brush here. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is the number 5 brush, and I'm gonna dip right into this Duo Glow. I'm gonna hit the top of the cheekbones with that. That is beautiful. Absolutely stunning shade. Wow, that adds so much dimension. Doesn't look like it's exaggerating any texture, and the color is absolutely stunning. So the Glow Extreme on top of the base looks absolutely gorgeous. This would look so pretty in the summertime. It's like one of those summertime glowy shades. Bring it down the nose just a bit. That is, oh, so pretty. Okay, so the Glow Extreme right here, that one's a win for me so far. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm not quite sure what I want to do, what I want to do with that Duo Glow, but I'm gonna try to just kind of layer it on top of the blush. So I'm gonna take this right here from Crown, and dab into that, and with a very light hand, I'm just gonna pop some of that. Oh yeah, we are heavy on the blush. Tap that right on top of that blush. That's a really pretty color though. I think I would like that one on its own, definitely. So that's what I just put on right here. That is not bad. If you like a really intense blush, this is really pretty. So let's go ahead and try to get something on my eyes. I think what I'm gonna try to do is, I'm gonna try to use the cream blush as a base on my eyes. I'm just gonna dab that on there. Wish me luck, and kind of like on the outer corners to add like shadow and dimension. And I wanna create, like, that was my idea, was to kind of do like a monochromatic look. Because as you can see, as I put it on the eyes, it does blend out quite easily. Now I'm gonna take the Glow Cream base. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. All right, so now that we have that down, I'm gonna go back in with my finger, and I'm gonna pick up the Duo Glow shade. I'm gonna pack that right on top. It's actually really pretty together. Okay, so I'm gonna take this E47 shader brush from Sigma, and I'm gonna dip into the Extreme Glow. Spray it with some Fix Plus. I'm gonna focus that on the inner corner of the eye. You guys, that Extreme Glow shade is real pretty. Keep looking at myself in the viewfinder and like the sheen that I have on my cheek, and it's so pretty. Now I want to dab some of this cream blush on the lips. I kind of wanted to do like an ombre look where it's like in the center of the lip and then fades out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and slap on mascara, you guys, and I will be right back with my final thoughts. All right, you guys, so here is the completed look. I wanted to zoom you guys in just a bit so that you could get a better idea of how everything looks on the skin, how everything performed a little bit more up close. So here is my final consensus on this palette. I am on the fence. I don't know if this is worth $55. So let me kind of go over what I liked about the palette. This Glow Extreme shade right here, this highlight, is absolutely beautiful. I love how it goes on the skin. It is a very unique formula in that I feel like it just melts right in. It doesn't look like you have like this intense streak of color, but it's also a very intense extreme highlight at the same time. Kind of weird, if that makes sense. I feel like with my skin tone personally, this is like the perfect mid-tone highlighter. It falls right in the middle of like a rose pinky gold. Again, it's not too icy, but it's not too warm, and it just looks beautiful on my skin tone. That's just how I feel personally. That shade is absolutely stunning. The Duo Glow, the shade right next to it, I think is a beautiful blush topper. It's nice. I don't have anything bad to say about it, but I'm not running for the hills, super excited about it either, but it does look very pretty, so I'll give it that. The two cream products here, the blush is pretty, but God, a little tiny bit of it goes such a long way. I mean, like, I tapped my finger and boom, like, you can tell it is a very intense look as far as blush. I keep looking at myself in my mirror here and I'm like, whoa, I don't usually put on that much blush. Very more so a kind of couture look. I can see this being used a lot like on a runway, fashion week, something like that. It's a little bit more avant-garde. Could it be used for everyday? Yeah, I think that deeper skin tones, oh my God, could rock this blush. It would look absolutely beautiful. I do like that you can put it on the eyes. I can kind of dab it on the lips to create like those ombre look or just like a hint of color right in the center of the lips. So I do like that it is versatile. The Glow Cream Base is interesting. It definitely made this highlight pop, and I feel like it did make it go on in a unique way. I kind of ignored the fact in the beginning that it just said base, so when I put it on, I was like, this isn't doing much, but I think it actually did a lot for this highlight, and I think that's what makes it so unique and what is making the texture of this look so beautiful and melted in the skin. Kind of sits down a base so that it's not grabbing anything, if that makes any sense. Overall, I love the packaging. I think this is beautiful. It feels very luxurious, high-end. You've got this beautiful mirror. Again, the little flap closure right here to protect the cream products from the powder products. I think that that's really cool. But again, I don't really know just yet if I think this is worth $55. So that's kind of where I'm on the fence. If this was like 25, 30 bucks, even $45, I'd say, yeah, definitely check it out. It's very unique. It's fun. It's definitely something that's very different, which is kind of amazing because I feel like there's so much out there already that I feel like this is nice and unique. If you're someone who's a makeup collector, this would be kind of fun to have in your collection to kind of whip out and be different with, or if you're a makeup artist, you could definitely find a place for this. But for the everyday average makeup wearer, and maybe that's not who this is aimed at, I'd say you could probably pass on it. But this highlighter though, yo, this combination right here, absolutely beautiful. I do love that. So for me, I'm like, it's unique. I could see myself hanging on to this. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on this palette. Have you been debating picking it up? Did you order it already? What do you think about it from your own personal use and trying it out? Give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it, of course, and be sure to subscribe to my channel before you go. Hit that bell so that you get notification when I upload new videos. I am uploading new videos every Sunday and Wednesday. I love you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye. Hey, I'm still trying to talk with Tic Tac in my mouth. Here we go. And I had Tic Tac in my teeth. Note to self, don't eat salad before recording. God, there is so much lettuce in my teeth. You got it all? Let's try that again.